Good evening, everyone. I'm Betty Hewlett, Chair of the Prince George's County Planning Board and past President of the J. Franklin Bowen Bar Association. On behalf of the Bar Association, I have the honor of presenting the Bar Association's highest award, the Wayne K. Curry Spirit of Excellence Award. The award is named in honor of Prince George's County's first African-American county executive and fourth president of the J. Franklin Bowen Bar Association, Wayne Keith Curry. Our beloved homegrown Wayne was a champion for Prince George's County, a visionary who changed the face of the county, who elevated us on a regional and national level, and so believed that this was the earthly promised land. He uplifted our residents to flourish and mentored countless others along the way. He was the definitive champion of all things Prince George's, a transformative leader who was the quintessential Spirit of Excellence. The Wayne K. Curry Spirit of Excellence Award is not presented annually, but only sparingly to those persons who are extraordinarily dedicated visionaries, whose servant leadership has created tremendous opportunity for others, leaving a legacy that will endure far beyond their lifetime. And boy, do we have just the deserving honoree today in Dr. Charlene Mickens Dukes, and we couldn't be more thrilled. Dr. Charlene Dukes was born to lead. One of 9 children, Charlene learned early on about family, about responsibility, about community, about resourcefulness, and that it was not all about her. She learned that it was about sacrifice, helping others, a sense of community, and serving a purpose greater than herself. And that she did. Charlene Mickens Dukes served as the 8th and first woman president of Prince George's Community College. If you know Charlene, you know that, though historic, her ascension to the presidency was not one bit surprising. But what she did with it was simply astonishing. At the outset, cloaked in compassion, determination, and a vigorous desire to create opportunity, Dr. Dukes always put her students first. She is an unshakable visionary who ignited innovation. Under her leadership, Prince George's Community College partnered with Prince George's County Public Schools to establish the very first middle college high school in the state of Maryland, the Academy for Health Science, where upon graduation, students received not just their high school diploma, but concurrently received their associate's degree as well. Subsequently, Prince George's Community College has added 6 more middle early colleges focusing on technology, hospitality, business, cybersecurity, and more. She created opportunities and possibilities, ensuring that her students have a viable pathway to the workforce or higher education. She provided access and ensured the support needed for success for any student who wanted it. But if you talk to her students, Dr. Dukes inspired them to want success, and achieve they did. During her tenure, not only did student enrollment increase to over 44,000, but retention increased dramatically too. Many of us will remember the less than attractive trailers of Prince George's Community College. Well, no mas. And that's an understatement. A fierce advocate for the college and her beloved students, under her lion-hearted leadership, Prince George's Community College was able to garner over $300 million for new construction, major renovation, and more. When you visit Prince George's Community College now, you are blown away by the amazing state-of-the-art additions, such as the cutting-edge Culinary Arts Center, the magnificent Center for the Performing Arts featuring 3 large theaters and an amazing art gallery. Look out, Kennedy Center. On top of that, Dr. Dukes was the catalyst in raising an additional $70 million in philanthropic and grant support for scholarships, program development, and more. And she puts her money where her mouth is. To date, Dr. Dukes is the single highest individual contributor to the Prince George's Community College Foundation, benefiting the college and her beloved students. Is it any wonder that under her leadership, Prince George's Community College was the only college in Maryland to bring home the White House Champion of Change Award presented by President Barack Obama? Yes, Dr. Dukes changed the face of Prince George's Community College in every conceivable way. The physical landscape, the innovative programming, state-of-the-art facilities, the increased enrollment, the increased retention, the dual high school and associate degrees, the student pride, student confidence, and student success, and along the way garnered regional and national acclaim and awe. Only an inspirational, transformational leader could accomplish all of this. Dr. Dukes has deservedly received countless local, regional, and national awards, far too numerous to mention here, but what I've covered provides just a glimpse of her sacrifice and accomplishments. She is a proud mom to Maurice, and now a proud mother-in-law to Chaisa, a loving daughter, a loving sister, a dedicated link, and an immensely proud lifetime member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. As Wayne Curry changed the face of Prince George's County, referring to his hometown as the Promised Land, that's exactly what Dr. Dukes did. She changed the face of Prince George's Community College, catapulted a respectable community college into a world-class educational institution, blazed a path for student success, and created a land of promise and opportunity. The correlation is unmistakable. So members and guests, the J. Franklin Bourne Bar Association proudly presents the Wayne K. Curry Spirit of Excellence Award to my soror and friend, a bad, bold barrier breaker, a fierce and tireless advocate, a woman of fortitude, and a true champion of change, the indomitable Dr. Charlene Mickens Dukes.
I'm delighted to accept the Wayne K. Curry Award from the J. Franklin Bourne Bar Association. I will tell you that I am just full of humility, gratitude, and appreciation. I remember when I first met Mr. Curry as he was coming in as the county executive here in Prince George's County. Several years into his tenure, I received a call from him asking me to consider serving on the appointed Board of Education for Prince George's County. And for me, that was the beginning of a long relationship with an individual who I admired greatly. And I so admire the work of the Bourne Association for your commitment to legal justice, community service, and advocacy for those who need advocates in our community. We're living in such difficult times, and we think about advocacy for education, for housing, for employment, for equal wages, and that is just what the J. Franklin Bourne Association has the opportunity to do. So in addition to Mr. Curry, I certainly have to give kudos to Judge James Taylor, who I know was a colleague and a partner of Mr. Bourne. And I say that because I had the opportunity to work with Judge Taylor in his role as a member of the Board of Trustees at Prince George's Community College. And we were honored to create a scholarship in his honor for those young people who want to consider careers in the law. I have two brothers and a sister cousin who are lawyers, and they do the same work that you all do every day. They advocate on behalf of others. And if not for my just commitment to higher education, I too might have been a lawyer. But I will tell you that this is one of the highlights of my careers, to be able to serve during my tenure more than 300,000 individuals at Prince George's Community College, and to know that I live in a community surrounded by people who care, who advocate, and who support the needs of those who need our support. So thank you very much. I'm honored again to accept this award in memory of Wayne K. Curry.